Hey everybody, good morning. It is Monday, November 1st. And man, I miss you guys. It has been a really long, rough kind of 4 days. I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better. Still not feeling great. For those of you guys that don't know, I am ill. I am sick, and I totally relate to those of you guys that have been sick. I will not be at school this entire week, and that stinks for you guys. I'm so sorry, but we'll just do the best we can and get through it, okay? I wanted to talk to you guys, first of all, about handing in your Ring of Fire video questions. Go ahead, make sure your name is on your paper, pause the video, and hand that in to my white basket. Do that now, please. I don't know if any of you guys did that online. I don't think you would have because I had everything. So I would prefer the hard copies of that. If you somehow did a digital copy, you don't have a hard copy, will you email me and let me know? And I'll make sure that I put something on Schoology for you guys to turn that in. Okay. Second thing I want to talk to you about is grading, you guys. I've asked you to do some things. You have done them. I have not graded them because I just have felt so bad. Just not feeling very well at all. So as I'm starting to feel a little bit better, I will get that grading done. Here's what I have to do. I need to grade your pop quizzes. I need to grade your plate motion 312 and 314. I need to grade your video questions. I probably have my husband go pick those up here this week and I'll get those graded. And then tomorrow we have our plate motion test. So I've got quite a lot that I need to grade for you guys. Just know that I'm working on it. It may take me a little bit of time. Be patient with me. I'll get it done as soon as I can, okay? All right. This is Scout, by the way. This is my little companion. Scouty and I have been isolated in my bedroom. And it's been no fun and it's very boring. But she is my little puppy dog and she's been a great companion for me. So as I'm recording this right now, she's looking at me going, "Who are you talking to?" All right, you guys, let's finish up and talk about your review that I want to do today. Here's what I've got planned. You guys, this whole COVID thing has really thrown me for a loop. And my lesson plans are out the window. This is what I think we're going to do. But I need you guys to be flexible and kind of understand that this may not actually be what happens. So looking at this week, the week of Monday, the 1st through the 5th, I am not going to be at school. I will give you your lessons by having you watch a video at the beginning of class. And then you're going to actually do some work. I'm going to give you the instructions through the video. Tomorrow, we're going to do the end of unit test. You guys are going to do a little bit of review today. And then Wednesday the 3rd, we're going to start the rock cycle unit. It is really, really difficult to teach using Amplify when I am not in the classroom. So we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to use an interactive notebook. So I'm going to try that. I think that'll be a little bit easier for me to give you lesson plans and tell you what I want you to work on and something that you guys can kind of work independently on during class. But I'm pretty confident you will not have homework as long as you're using your class time well. So that rock cycle unit will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday of next week. I think that interactive notebook takes about a week. It is very important that you listen to the videos that I promise you I won't make them very long, but you're going to need to have some information that goes along with it. So it's very important that you watch those. But I think they'll be about a week long. And then on Thursday and Friday of next week, the 11th and 12th, I'm going to have you guys work on a summative, which is going to be a rock cycle model. You're going to do a poster and a presentation, and I'll explain all of that a little bit later. The really bad thing about that is that I'm going to be out of town on that Thursday and Friday. So I'm just really not going to be able to spend a whole lot of time with you guys. This is a convention that I was supposed to go to. I signed up for it in the summertime and it planned on going this whole time. And so it just kind of stinks that it worked out this way. But you guys are going to be just fine. I'll make sure that you have everything that you need. And you'll have several days to work in class. And we'll talk more about that later. Okay. So today I just want to review in preparation for your test tomorrow. Remember, chapter 1 in plate motion was about understanding Earth's outer layer. And so all of the key concepts are about Earth's outer layer. It's made of hard solid rock. It's divided up into plates. Those plates move, and they're constantly moving. Chapter 2 was about what's underneath the plate. So the chapter 2 is where we introduce the idea of the mantle, and that the mantle is made of soft solid rock, and that the mantle is the reason why the plates move the way that they move. We also talked about the difference between convergent and divergent plate boundaries in chapter 2. And then the lesson that we did in chapter 3 that you guys did the simulation for introduced the idea of using GPS measurements to determine the current rate of plate motion. And you guys, we also watched this really great documentary. I hope you enjoyed it. I really thought it was fascinating. The Ring of Fire. It had a lot of, you guys were asking a lot of questions about, plate motion, and will we eventually just come back to just having one continent, and, and there was a part in there where it talked about how the plates are shifting, and hundreds and hundreds of even millions of years what the planet will look like, and it will look completely different, how everything basically is shifting to Alaska now, and it's just crazy. But lots of really great questions there. So I want to make sure that you have our key concept from chapter 3, and it is Earth's plates travel at a rate too slow to be experienced by humans. Why don't you go ahead and pause the video and write this down in your key concept graphic organizer. All right, so you have all the key concepts that you need now. And tomorrow you're going to be taking your end of the unit test. There will be 16 multiple choice questions. You guys know what amplified tests look like. They're not going to be questions that necessarily you've seen before, but they're going to be very, very similar, worded in a way that you've seen. And then also there are 2 short answer questions. I am going to give you the short answer questions today and allow you a time to write your answers for those. And your sub has this worksheet. It's also in Schoology if you would like to do a digital copy. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work for tomorrow. Here's the thing. I never do this. Never do this. But because I'm not there, and I really feel strongly about making sure that you guys feel comfortable taking this test, I am going to allow you to use this practice sheet on your test. In other words, there are 2 questions, the 2 short answer questions. Today in class, you are going to write your answer. You can use your notes. You can use what's on the board. You can use your key concepts. Really think about your answers. Make sure that you're including all the information from all 3 chapters to answer those questions fully. I've got a word bank there that I'd love for you guys to use those words, although you may not use every word for each question. And then tomorrow, you will have this piece of paper. When you log on to Amplify, you're going to work through the multiple choice questions. And then you are going to use this sheet and just copy your answer from the practice sheet onto Amplify. Okay? So you will be able to use this practice sheet on your test. Remember, use key concepts from chapters 1, 2, and 3 to demonstrate your understanding of plate motion fully. Don't just tell me about the convergent and divergent plate boundaries. Tell me everything. Talk to me about Earth's outer layer. Talk to me about the plates. Talk to me about the mantle. Talk to me about how much time it takes. That it takes along, it moves at a rate too slow for us to even notice that the plates are moving. Make sure you use those vocab words, and listen, make sure that you use complete sentences and appropriate punctuation. You guys are always asking me, does spelling count? My answer to you is yes. I'm giving you an entire day before your test to figure out what you want to say, proofread it, make sure that it makes sense. Okay? I don't have anything else for you guys today. You're going to use your class time to work on that. Whatever you don't get finished in class, of course, is homework for you. You will not turn this in to me, this sheet right here. You won't turn that in. Your final answer on Amplify is what I will be grading. All right? You guys, if you have any questions ever, please email me. I'm checking my emails all the time. Miss you guys so much. I can't wait to see you again. Take care. Be good to each other. I'll talk to you soon.